What's up, what's goody, and what's poppin'? And welcome to Topcat's Collective Tarot. I am your intuitive tarot and oracle reader, Topcat, and this reading is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node, if you just happen to look that up too. And I just want to say before we get started, thank you so much for being here, because you could have been anywhere in the cyberspace world, but you are here with me, and I greatly appreciate you for that. So this reading is going to be broken up into 3 parts. You have your general overall message and themes, and then you have your love section as well as your business and finance section. I feel a little off, Virgo. I'm not even gonna hold you. But I don't know if you're feeling off balance just a little bit, but if you are, push through if you need to. But if you have any health things going on with you, definitely get yourself checked out. Now, we're gonna start with a soul truth reading. Now, keep in mind this is a collective reading, so everything may not resonate. So I say to you, chew the meat, spit out the bones, hold on to what resonates, and what doesn't resonate, leave it for another Virgo. And before we truly get started, let's take 2 deep breaths just to get on the same frequency. If you want to channel your guides, your ancestors, your angels, your orishas, your higher self into this reading, you can do so at this time. So let's take 2 deep breaths. I would like to also call upon my guides, my ancestors, my higher self, my grandmother Jessie, and anybody who is working on my behalf spiritually, and welcome them into this reading. But of course, I definitely want to invite God into this reading. I would like to thank Source for this time that we have together. May I decrease so that way I could properly flow and channel whatever messages that you have for Virgo. So let's start off with the Soul Truth card, because this is going to kind of set the overall theme for this 7-day reading for you, Virgo. Okay. There we go. Am I clear on what my soul really wants? Bottom of the deck, your underlying energy is, what do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? So we're going to leave this down here so that way it's always in the back of your mind, like somewhere in your subconscious view. But let's read what the back of this says. Take out the shoulds and the limitations. Get out of your head and pay attention to your heart's desire. Instead, if you knew it was impossible to fail, what would you do? Wherever you go, go with all your heart. Ask yourself what it is that your soul really wants, and what does your heart crave? Then take 1 step in that direction. The saying goes, a journey begins with just 1 step, or a journey of 1,000 miles only begins with 1 step. So if you take 1 step into the direction of what your heart truly desires, you are already in motion and in alignment. Let's read what the back of this card says. How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy and it ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole world and your purpose. Take a deep dive in your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because blank. So some of you may be trying to come into a better relationship with money or currency. So if that's the case, you have to check in with yourself. I mean, you don't have to. You have free will. But you can check in with your belief system. See where you are lacking or have like a disconnect. It might not even be lack. Some of you might have a lack mentality, or some of you might not believe that you are worthy of a win. Some of you feel like you have done too much to feel deserving of whatever this curse that was put upon you. But know that you are worthy, and like your outside reality is just a reflection of how you feel about yourself. If you would just tap into the love and the energy and God and whatever higher source that would feed you, you would realize that because you were a chosen child, or you are a light seer, you're an angel of light, you are deserving. You just having the very breath in your lungs makes you deserving and worthy. So you have to believe that. I'm going to do one more time. So let's get into your tarot for the week. I don't know why I'm breaking up the deck so intricately like this, but it was a little fun. All right. Fresh, clean energy. What messages do you have for Virgo this week? Bottom of the deck, you do have the 10 of Wands. So let's see what came out. So you have the 6 of Cups, the 8 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. This instantly gives me the idea of like, I want that old thing back and I'm ready to put in the work. And I'm conquering my fears. I don't know why every time I do a reading, I always channel some song, and 9 times out of 10 it's Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. But right now I'm hearing, face your fears, stare them down, don't be scared, stand your ground. So let's talk about the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is a romance card. Oh. It's a card of nostalgia, nostalgic love, feeling. Some people call it like the soulmate card, or like this childlike romance. I feel like on one hand it's a return to self. You finding your way back to who you are. Big world, but you got it, baby. Some of you might be reuniting with somebody from your past, or it might be a past lover, like a past life lover. But this card is just like sweet and loving and almost innocent. And like almost pure in intention. Then you have the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles represents like putting in work and like just staying dedicated, honing your craft, putting in dedicating your time and your energy to build something worthwhile. It might be in regards to your career, but I think it might also be in the fact that you are considering reconciliation with someone, or like it could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be like reconciliation with your parents, your family members. Like it doesn't always have to be romantically involved, or like red. This feels very pink, especially because the cups are pink. So I get like this soft version of passion. Then you have the Knight of Swords. The Knight always gives me like a soldier vibe, somebody that's ready to putting in thoughts into action, because of the fact that you can see the horse is galloping. It's in motion. So it's like I'm getting out of my own head and putting in the work. Now I'm channeling RuPaul. Give them what they want. They want to see you let it out. They want to see you go off. You know, I'm in business. Come, let's give them just what they want. Someone might be saying that about you as well. I didn't call out the energy. So the Six of Cups is, whenever you see cups, it's water and emotion. Water signs is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, which is your twin in the astrological wheel. Then you have the Pentacles. Pentacles is typically about money and finances and putting in work. That is also a slower moving energy at a slower pace. You have Earth energy, so that is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy, and then you have the Swords is generally about your thoughts, your actions, your thoughts, your mental health, things like that. And that is air energy, so that's Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius energy. So at the bottom of the deck, you do have the Ten of Wands. So you are the Avatar at this moment, because now you have one from every set. You have the Ten of Wands, that is fire energy. So that is Aries, Leo, Sag energy. The Ten of Wands, whenever you see wands, it's always in regards of like action, passion, fire, hot energy. Now with the Ten of Wands, some of you might feel overwhelmed or overburdened. It also could be a completion of a cycle when it comes to old actions, you know, like you're laying your old self at the altar is what I'm getting. The Queen of Wands is behind the Ten of Wands. So it's like you're elevating, you're laying that down so you can ascend to your rightful place as the king or queen of your throne. Now in this case, again, Wands is fire energy, and Virgo, you are more earth. But whenever I see the Queen of Wands, I always notice the cat, and that gives me like creativity vibes. You have the sunflower catching like the actual rays of the sun and absorbing it for your own actual abilities and your own power. You have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups, whenever you have a page, it is somebody that's typically younger than you, maybe a little immature, or just like new in this situation. I feel like, oh, okay, Miss Empress, I was coming. I guess maybe you're presenting a new love offering to your Empress. The Empress is like the divine of all divine energy, right? Like if all the queens were to come together to become one woman, if all the raindrops, if lemon drops, the gumdrops. So if all the energies were to come together, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, were to become embodied into one person, that is the Empress. She is generally Venusian energy, so that could be Libra or Taurus energy. But this is like the divine feminine of all divine femininity. You could be tapping into your own divine feminine energy, because everybody has both masculine and feminine energy. You have the yin and the yang. But I feel like this Page of Cups is like a new opportunity. Like, I'm going to put myself out here in this fresh space. Now, I feel I'm a Libra, moon and rising. I am very curious. So I am going to just take a peek behind the Page of Cups. I'm glad that I did. So you have the Star and the Nine of Wands. So the Star is you recognizing your energy, your worth, your power. You recognize your power, your strength. You are the star in this case. You recognize that you can have your feet in water in this like spiritual, dreaming, like emotional space, and still have solid footing on the earth. The Nine of Wands is like putting in that work and getting the results that you want. So it's like, I recognize that you, like, this new energy that you're feeling, this new love that you might be feeling for somebody. You recognize their worth, and by recognizing their worth, you're then recognizing your own worth. And now it's like, I'm ready to put in this work and fight. I don't want to say fight for this, what I feel, but you know, it does give putting thoughts into action and like really getting what you desire. What you desire desires you. The Six of Wands is trying to peek out, and when you see the Six of Wands, that is a card of victory. So there is a victory coming into play if you were to feel like you wanted to be a little bit more romantic or soft or expressive and loving. You know, the results, the payout is in your favor. So definitely good energy coming in. I'm gonna leave it broken down like this. Virgo, because it just feels right. So like, we're gonna put down that Ten of Wands energy because it doesn't feel like it applies here. We're gonna, typically I would go with a crystal, we're gonna keep it in order. So we're gonna find out what affirmations does God have for you this week, Virgo. You wanted to come out, and I felt you wanting to come out. what messages do you have for Virgo this week? All right, so you have at the bottom of the deck, the bottom. From the bottom of the deck, you have agate, healthy body. Every little cell in my body is happy and healthy. And this is what agate looks like. Oh, okay, tiger's eye. Tiger's eye also wants to be acknowledged. Tiger's eye, and you got a lot of crystal energy. I don't know if you're like regenerating yourself, but like the underlying energy is just as potent as your active energy. It's like as above, so below, as the universe, so is the soul. So this is what agate looks like. And then this is, you also have Tiger's Eye that came out. This is what Tiger's Eye came out. It's funny, I do accept personal readings. Like I do have bookings for personal readings. And I typically go to the Soul Bar on Broad Street in Augusta if you want a personal reading, or you could also book me. But it was like for a while, all everybody wanted was like Tiger's Eye, and that was the one stone that I did not have. But I didn't realize Tiger's Eye was such a hot commodity. But Tiger's Eye represents courage. I am courageous, and this energy supports me throughout my life. The reason why I brought up that little tidbit is because I felt like some of you might realize that you are a hot commodity. You might be starting to be more appreciative of what's going on around you, and you might be more appreciated more as well. You also have selenite, which is about your spiritual awakening. Selenite is one of those stones that you don't have to ever cleanse. It's actually a wand that you can use to cleanse and charge your other crystals. So like with this spiritual awakening, it's like you might be charging yourself up to be a cleanser for your people, your loved ones, those around you, your coworkers, your friends. But the selenite says, I am a spiritual warrior of the light. And this is what it looks like. It's very clear. Sometimes people actually confuse satin spar with selenite. A lot of the times, like we see like selenite sticks or something like that. Like that's really satin spar because selenite is clear as glass. But yeah, let's see what actively popped out. So you do have ametrine. Ametrine is okay. So what I did not know at first, as a baby just crystal gemologist, citrine is just super aged up, heated up amethyst. So whenever you see whenever I see the ametrine, it's like I'm transitioning. And you have the best of both worlds. Amethyst is typically for like your spiritual third eye, and citrine is known as the merchant stone. So it's like you're finding a way to marry both, or just like a blending of the two. You do have, it does say intuition. I am fully aligned with my intuition. I trust this powerful wisdom to guide me. And again, this is what it looks like. It did land on the 6 of Cups. So I'm wondering if it's like, are you trying to marry all of the things that you've learned about yourself as an adult, and find like that nice balance between like your inner child and your active self. You do also have Hedonite and the Moonstone, and that landed on top of the Empress. So Hedonite is, this is what Hedonite looks like. It's this beautiful green. So whenever I see green, I think heart chakra. And it's about gratitude. I'm grateful, and this loving energy fills every single cell of my being. So I'm going to leave that there because that's where it landed. And then you have the Moonstone. The Moonstone represents cycles. You have like rainbow moonstone. This looks kind of rainbow moonstone-ish to me. But that literally is like the stone that's supposed to best absorb the power and the energy of the moon. It represents cycles because the moon has cycles. And it says, I am in the divine flow of my soul rhythms and life cycles. So, you can't even see it. So we're going to leave it that way. Yeah, that way. Okay. I don't know why some of y'all might be feeling y'all bad and bougie right now. Let's actually clarify this. I feel so silly after saying that, but hey, that's what came up. So say lo que sea. All right, let's clarify this energy for you. Let's get a better understanding of what these 3 cards represent, Virgo. So, well, you know, I gotta do it for the one time. I love being able to shuffle like this. It's something it's so satisfying to me. But okay, let's get it together. All right, so clarify the 6 of Cups, please. Yeesh. All right, this is a lot of cards. Oh, it actually came out that way. Let me not cheat myself. So you have the Father of Swords in reverse. I will say, looking at it in reverse, this beautiful rainbow sword definitely sticks out a lot more. It almost looks like a cross. I hope you're not feeling like you have to crucify yourself, because anybody that's asking you to do that is not worth it. But also, I don't think anybody is. I'm not getting that feeling. But the Father of Swords, or the King of Swords, like I said, swords is about, you know, your mental, your thought processes and things like that. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy is upside down. You might feel disconnected just a little bit from the masculine side of your thought processes. You do have the Father of Pentacles, so that's the King of Pentacles, and it's like as you're getting more off balance, you're not off balance mentally. That insinuates something way worse. As you're not tending to your it's like you're sacrificing your mental health for the bag. And it's like the more you do that, like, yes, you're getting your money, you know, your antlers are in full technicolor, but at what extent? At what extent? Especially if you don't feel like your money is coming in the way that it's supposed to, or anything like that. If some of you might measure your worth through how much you make, and that's something we should definitely not. That's something that we should definitely work on and meditate on. That's what the Hermit card is. It's about connecting with yourself and coming to your higher self so you can reach to a higher level. With the 5 of Swords, that does give me a little I don't want to say concern, but the Five of Swords gives me the energy of like, a little rocky waters. And I think that might be because whenever I think of the Five of Swords, I instantly think of the Five of Wands, and the Five of Wands is about like infighting a little bit. But like these swords are in the dirt with the silkworm, so I don't think that that imagery is supposed to give you raindrops and gumdrops and lemon drops and oh, what a rain that would be. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Seven of Cups, and that is about being spoiled for choice. You do have many options as to where you can go right now. And then you have the Seven of Wands to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. I hope you're not like doing anything that could jeopardize the bag. Or you're trying to see, or some of you might be examining if the way that you've been chasing after the bag, has it been worth it? And then you have the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups typically is like paying attention too much to the negativity that's right behind you. In other cards, because it's like 3 cups would be knocked over, and then there's 2 cups that are still perfectly full right behind you. And with the Six of Cups, so this is all for the Six of Cups. Wow, hold up. That took me out. So your Six of Cups. Okay, so how does this relate to the Six of Cups? Some of you might be so focused on your work that you're distancing yourself from your one true pair or your current love. Yeah. All right, let's go to the Eight of Pentacles. Wow. Wow, Top Cat. What am I, Vanessa Samina? I wish. One, she is gorge. I like her setup. And I love the cards that she authored. Alright, so the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles, please. I am not taking that big old load. I am not even going to look at all. That's a lie. I'm going to look at all of it. All right, so you have the Queen of Wands again, the High Priestess, and the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles, to clarify the Eight of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, you do have the... My bad, y'all. That might be how some of y'all are feeling right now. The Eight of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands is a card, a communication card. Talking to somebody, getting the conversations started. I feel like this is the right conversation. It also feels like it is happening soon and very soon. So be prepared, especially with the Daughter of Pentacles. It might be conversations with somebody that's like a manager, not necessarily a boss. They might try to present themselves as a boss, but it's giving very manager vibes. With the Three of Swords, it moves. You might be quitting something. Is what I'm picking up. Like, I'm done with this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Just curious. Two of Swords with the Emperor, the Seven of... Ooh. Hold on, I might actually want to read this too. Okay. As you are trying to come to terms and find peace with your divine masculine energy, there is some sneaky shit happening behind the scenes. Or you might have just put an end to it. The World, the Eight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you might have dead that shit. The Eight of Swords It's like you're in the chrysalis, preparing, benefiting yourself, bettering yourself for when you are able to finally come out of the cocoon. Cocoon. It's a cocoon. I'm sorry. No Jasmine Masters. And then the Six of Pentacles. It's like it's becoming fruitful. You're starting to see the little fruit. It's not little, but that's how I'm feeling. Like you're presenting it. Like, I see the little fruit that's coming out. Like, all right. The Ace of Swords, the Mother of Swords, the Four of Swords. So a lot of thinking. Nothing but air energy. Nothing but air energy. Nothing but air energy. So this is a new opportunity, a new mindset, a new offering when it comes to how you handle things, how you process things with your Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, divine feminine your feminine counterpart. Especially with I'm noticing, like, if the King of Wands come out, the Queen is not too far behind in this reading. So, and the Four of Swords is about peace. Okay, so with the High Priestess, I don't know, people call the Hierophant card the marriage card sometimes, but I don't know. Sometimes, like, you got to deal with the spirituality of it all. You are ascending to higher levels, is what I'm getting. Especially with your Queen of Wands, you're seeing the fruit. You're seeing the benefits. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. That was way too much. I'm not even gonna look at it. Yes, I am. Justice. Okay. Clarify the Knight of Swords, please. Okay, that was way too many cards. And why did they have to attack me? Okay. Now we have the Daughter of Wands, the Father of Cups. Okay, wow. Mother of Cups. So we have a true pair that came out. Mother and Father of Cups. The yin and the yang. The maturation of both. The Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. That might be a little bit of romance. It might be a little bit of sexy time. And I say romance because, like, there's flowers on here. So it's like, I should have bought you flowers. Should have held your hand. Should have gave you all my hours when I had the chance. Well, you still might have a chance, Virgo. You never know. We'll see in your love reading in a second. But the Lover's card was behind the Ace of Wands. So, like, as you tap into that new fire and desire. I don't know why this is a musical episode. But it's gonna bring great results, generational wealth, abundance. It's like once you tap into this energy, it's never gonna leave you. It feels like you're never gonna be depleted. Bottom of the deck, you have the Star. You are a star, and that was in that pile. So yeah. That is pretty damn dope. Let's get into your love reading there, my Virgo twin. So we're reading from the Romance Angels Oracle deck. I'm starting to feel like I need to get another like specific romance themed deck. Okay. Virgo, what messages do you have for Virgo? I love you, Virgo. I don't know if anybody's told you that today. I feel like somebody might need to tell you that. Or this is something that you're feeling for someone, like, I love you, and I'm not afraid to say it. What messages do you have for Virgo this week? Virgo messages, love messages. Calling in your love language. Passion. That's what I was feeling. I never said I love you in the middle of a reading before. So someone is feeling that fire and desire. As I was saying before, allow your heart to feel, your heart and soul to sing with joy. Enjoy the energy that's going, that's building up. Like literally building up around you. At the bottom of the deck, you have this could be the one, Virgo. Whomever you are dealing with, or someone that you are, the next person that you might be dealing with for those who are single. Whatever stage you are in, this person really might be the partner that you seek. This could be everything that you wanted. Finances and career. Now, being in reverse is like, this may or may not go, might not affect your love life. But you might want to get that in check. But yeah, it says financial issues are a factor right now in your love life. Religious factors. Oh, you know what? It might be like, I gotta work, and I don't have time to see my baby. Like some of you might be putting in hella hours to try to claw your way out of whatever debt or issues you're dealing with. And I lost my thought. Okay. Oh, that you're not getting to spend time with like your loved one, your empress. Religious factors are at play here. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So some of you might be ascending to like this new level spiritually, and you fear or wonder if it has any effect on your love life. But know that it's worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So, you know, let things happen naturally. Have the heart-to-heart conversations. And it might feel unrequited at first, but it just says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going, right? So meaning, and what I'm picking up is that there just might not be enough energy. The person that you're dealing with might feel like you don't love them. You don't want them. You don't give them any attention, or you don't treat them the way that they want to be treated, or you don't listen to them, like. And that's what that might be like. If you just, you know, act on the passion, turn on that flame, you know, that Virgo charm, you know, and get into your Beyonce bag, your Terrell bag. put in the, like, turn on the charm, baby, you might get what you're looking for. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world, not from the person that you're with, but from the world. Get to know who you are dealing with, who you have in mind, like, in the best way possible, because you are calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. Keep the faith. Know that you are attracting the love that you want. All right? Like at the bottom of this deck says, you already met your romantic part. Wait. Yeah. Something about attraction. I already know. Okay. I lost my thought again. Somebody might, you might like somebody or miss somebody so much that you lose your train of thought. Something happens when you look at me, I forget to speak. Something happens when you kiss my mouth, my knees get so weak. Oh, that's kind of cute. That is one of my favorite songs of all time. Like, when I get married, that is definitely part of my wedding songs. Like, some of you might be, oh my gosh, some of you really might be like falling in love with somebody and ready to get down on bended knee. That's really, really, really sweet. One time for the one time. So we're gonna clarify the passion energy with your trust your vibes tarot. This is not tarot. Oracle deck. So love messages for Virgo. Remember to breathe. Even as you go through these uncharted territories or like old, dead, dormant, that's the word, dormant energies of yourself, remember to breathe. Give your love life, this connection, room to breathe, to grow, so that way you're not dependent or obsessed with each other. At the bottom of the deck, you do have be generous. So, like, be generous with yourself. Be generous with the person that you are connecting with. Be generous with your energy, your time, and your love, because you have plenty of it, Virgo. Enjoy yourself. All right, so let's get into your career and your finances. I'm going to end with that one. Angel of Love pops out. Let's see if it'll like really pop out for you. But we have Angel of Love, action, Angel of Love again. Let's talk money for Virgo, please. Virgo money. Okay, so we have the third chakra. That is your solar plexus. So that's about like your emotions, getting attuned with yourself emotionally. And then you have the temple path. Underlying energy is the thinking woman. So that might be your Queen of Swords energy. I'm going to look at the guide for the temple path and the thinking woman. I think what I'm picking up from this so far, though, is it's like as you continue to go through this spiritual journey, you're healing the things that needs to be healed in your with your emotions, with your past, letting things go, learning to evolve, turning into that right you that you so rightfully deserve to become. The Temple Path is definitely giving me like a spiritual evolution. Yeah, I've said that. I don't know why. Y'all got me tripping all over myself and repeating myself and all flustered. But yeah, spiritual support and purpose. Receiving this card represents your own spiritual evolution. The winding path you are on leads to a blessed temple in a lovely garden, symbolizing the spiritual destiny your soul has in mind for this lifetime. This is a wonderful life expanding time, so keep in mind your personal priorities as well as your spiritual connection. Following your higher intuition will help you move your life forward in dramatic ways, and connecting with spirit and your higher self will be a wonderful influence on all that you experience. So it's like, how does this relate to your career and your finances, right? As you learn to heal yourself and trust your intuition and follow that intuition, your intuition is going to set you up for financial success. You probably have had like this really cool idea that you've been sitting on, waiting to put that into action or whatever. Or it's like you have a glimpse of an idea. The more you tap into this emotion is when you will become more successful. You'll get the downloads you so rightfully deserve. So with the thinking woman, this is female of wisdom or understanding. This card shows a woman. I don't need to read what it shows. Tell me what it means. Oh, this has a really short one. Okay. This woman could be okay. This woman could be a friend or an ex. Could be a friend who helps you express and understand your feelings. She could be a teacher brought to your life at this time to take you in a new direction. So express yourself. This could be a new love interest with a woman who is thoughtful, conscious, and aware. Or like the thinking man, the ready to blossom. This card could represent a side of you that's ready to blossom and bring clarity and assistance to the world. If so, find your voice and let your wisdom shine. You do have like this natural wisdom about you, Virgo. If you just lean into it more, you will get more results. The Angel of Strength comes out, and Cornucopia came out. So it's like, as you express yourself and really learn more about yourself, you're going to build this strength and build this courage, and you're going to reap a bountiful benefit. Let's end with the Ask Your Guides Tarot. I don't know why I keep wanting to call it a tarot deck. It is an oracle deck. Same thing with the Trust Your Vibes deck. Oh my goodness. One time for the one time. Gotta do it. Maybe 2 times for the one time. Last messages for Virgo. Let's stick with money. Money messages for Virgo. All right, we have competition. I feel like some of y'all are not beat for the competition. You're like, I'm not worried. I know what the fuck I got to offer. Let somebody try to compete with me. They could never. Your creativity comes out. So your creative guides are telling you to tap into that fun. Like, as you tap into and heal things emotionally, remember to enjoy yourself. That's what this whole pile came out as. It's like you've been so focused on work and all of that other stuff. Remember to bring in the color. It doesn't always have to be black and white and drab, but tap into your creativity. Paint, draw, write music, write a graphic novel, work on a screenplay, a stage play. Really tap into that passion, that energy, and have fun. That's how you and your Empress connected in the first place. Besides the spiritual connection that you have, it's like y'all were also having a lot of fun. Don't forget to have fun. But that is what I have for you, Virgos. I thank you so much. I would like to thank your guides, my higher self, your higher self, God especially for this reading. And I would just like to let you guys know that you can book me for a personal reading if you want. You can find me on all social medias as at SEYSII Reacts. So that's SEYSII. That's also the name of my second YouTube channel where I react to movies and television and the like. If you like my jewelry and you would like to purchase it, I do make jewelry as well. So you can find me again on social media and place your orders that way. But don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let me know what did you think about this reading. Tell me what resonated with you down in the comments. Don't forget to hit that bell notification button. And until next week, I love you, Virgo. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy.